thing or two. I'm telling you, this hobby teaches you a lot about yourself. I will tell you that.
Teaches you patience, that's for sure.
You don't have patience is your A game in this, man. If you got patience and you're not worried about an income, or you're not worried about hitting certain things, which obviously we all want to hit what we want to hit, but it shit just happens. Like, I mean, honestly, what we were talking about with the snake, the snake we just showed right now, like that snake just happened. You know what I mean? Like like what kind of mental preparation went into that clutch? How about, let's put it that way.
Are you reading some of the comments?
Yeah.
So people ask me that all the time, right? They when is it going to die down? When is it going to die down? I mean, there's 8 billion people in this world, and right now, more and more people get exposed to it, and they get hooked.
Yeah.
You know, if you're producing and selling animals, you know you're selling to a lot of new people getting into the hobby, and it's been like that for the past 20 years for me. And you got guys doing it small scale, you know, they're trying to produce 10 or 15 clutches, you know, in their basement or whatever. And then you got guys who are trying to do it on a much larger scale. You got guys who are trying to do it full time, etc. So as long as the hobby keeps growing, I think the profit margins are going to continue to be, you know, insane. And the hobby has been strong since the 90s. It's been growing consistently year after year since the 90s. So
100%.
I don't see any reason for it to stop. I mean, if you see all of the new stuff that we're producing every year, you know, as long as those animals still have that wow factor, the industry is going to continue to grow. And I just don't see that wow factor going away anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I was looking through my phone. I had posted it as I'm never going to find it. It's like over a year ago. But I had done some math just off if I took all the genes that are just on Morph Market, and that's not even close to all of the genes that are actually available to us. Just the genes that are on Morph Market, there's something like 14,000 double combinations, just single codon, double 2-gene combinations. 3-gene combinations, there was like, it just gets exponentially bigger. And then when you stack a recessive, how many clown triple combinations can there be? It's like
it's never ending.
235 million. It's like I'll never see them. I'll be long dead before they're made.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you go ahead.
There's billions of combinations. Like, that's, you know.
And whenever you finally hit something, you're like, okay, now I got to take it
to the next level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, I mean, when you play the lottery, right? I don't know how, like in Canada, we have Lotto 649. So there's 6 numbers, 1 to 49. You have to hit on all those numbers, you know, and you can do that, but we're playing Lotto, 710, you know? You have to hit all those genes together in the right row, and that makes your result. And that's so hard to do.
Yeah. It's time. And,
you know, and like, I think everybody, as we get further and further and further into this, everyone's collections are going to branch off like a tree. Like, you have this, like, everyone's taking this path. Everyone's going to go like that.
I see people producing some crazy stuff, man. I scroll, and you know, like you scroll through social media, man, or even Morph Market.
Everywhere.
People producing some insane stuff, man, and you know.
Oh, the shit overseas is nuts, bro.
I see stuff that I'm like, oh, I really like that. And then I like look at that snake and I'm like, okay, what's my quickest avenue into this direction? And some of this I'm like, yo, I'm like 5 years away from it. Yeah, like I'm not even close. So like that's what I mean when I'm saying people are gonna start branching off, you know? As you get into like triple recessive combos, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know how to approach it the best.
I made some quad heads this year, and I made some pied triple head. So
what's after quad?
What's that?
What's after quad?
I don't even know.
Quintuple heads, I think. Is that I think it's quintuple, isn't it?
Quintuples and yeah.
Stinko.
We'll be learning some new words. in a couple of years.
We're in a different age right now, man. We're really, shit, we're bringing shit back and just coming up with names. This is going to be sick.
Yeah, so it really is endless, and you know, and there's always that next level, and I just want to see what the stuff looks like. You know, I want to see what the genes are going to do. And here's the other thing is you get existing combos that start to drift.
Yeah.
You get existing genes that start to drift. Like, I don't know if you saw that real peach colored Orange Dream Fire Clown that I produced. I've never produced an Orange Dream Fire Clown that looks like that. Thing is real peachy, real peach color. So I'm going to keep that female. I'm going to raise her up, and I'm going to continue to experiment and play around with that. Who knows? You know, maybe I could get a double peach. You know, maybe it's a separate genetic mutation. I don't know. Or it might just be the Orange Dream starting to shift even more. And that was from a high intensity clutch. So again, I think there's random mutation. So you get new genes popping up, and then you get existing genes that start to drift.
Yeah.
So you throw that into the mix, and it's really, you know, the combo potential is just exponential.
Without even looking at like specific genes improving. Like so for example, I think that a Desert Ghost Xanthic Clown is going to be stunning. I think it's just going to be insane. And so I look at that project and I'm like, okay, eventually I'm going to get to the point where I can hit a triple Desert Ghost Xanthic Clown. And then I start to like think about it 3 or 4 years down the road. And I'm like, okay, let's say I had a Desert Ghost Xanthic Clown male right now. How long would it take me to make an Orange Dream Desert Ghost Xanthic Clown? And that answer is like 6 years with good luck, just to add one gene.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's not going to be easy. It's gonna get really, really complicated soon, and it's exciting, but it's, you know,
It's nothing new for you, though, right? You've been doing this not confusing, but long waiting shit for a minute. I mean,
I love that wait, man.
Right.
I love that. Build it just continuously every year, putting new stuff into these double recessive projects, and eventually you get past that 3-year wait, and then every year you're adding something new, and that's the exciting part for me.
And people ask, like, they see the price tag sometimes, and it's like, you know, you have no clue how much time, effort, and patience went into the snake.
Yeah.
So, you know,
for real.
If you put in the time, you know, you got to invest money, you got to invest time, you got to invest effort, you got to be patient, and then you got to be lucky. And then you finally hit it, you know, you're not going to give that animal away. Like, you know.
Not for peanuts. It's just
time is money. So
time is everything.
Time is actually more valuable than money.
Time is everything.
Yeah.
Without time, without the right timing, the money won't be there. You know, timing's everything, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I was talking to you about. Like, if you ever want to make this a sustained business or make some good income, I'm talking about really make income in ball pythons. You gotta have at least 3-4 years not to think about make shit. Like just collect, and grow.
Like I always say, man, it's like an orchard. You know, you plant fruit trees, you're not gonna get any fruit for a few years. But once you have an orchard and it's producing,
then you're eating. Eating.
Yeah, you're gonna be producing hella fruit. But if you have like a nice variety, you're gonna be producing all kinds of heat, man. And you know, and so the challenge, what I struggle with, Will, is what to keep, and then what projects to pursue, because I can't do everything. I just, you know, I would need like 20 employees, you know, and I don't like, you know, I'm jealous when it comes to my snakes, and I'm hands-on. I got to be in there, you know what I mean? So
I think you've got a bunch of stuff that you should let go of, to be honest. You don't need those, bro.
I don't know if you noticed, but I've been releasing some really cool stuff this year, and it's just because my collection has gotten to the point to where I can't keep it all, and I have to be very selective about what projects I'm working on. Me and Will spoke about this earlier this year with the Weirdo Project.
Yeah.
Like the weirdo gene, if I had the time and the space